Hey guys, this is 2 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Have to apologize, the video file on this episode corrupted, my computer crashed. Anyway, we're just gonna go around and explore the ship real quick. In here we have just a little ammo room. There's not much, it's just novelty and immersion stuff. So, in a minute I'll be out of here right now, in fact. We're gonna go over this room real quick right here. I just kind of explored a little bit. Not much to say, it's just a small bedroom right here. It's the last little spare room that they have. Going into the next one, or, well, not the next room, but going over here, we talked to Luke the Raider. I voiced him, but, you know, I can't keep up with myself. I don't know how fast I went through it, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it for this episode. I ended up eventually not even voice acting anymore for the characters, because I just couldn't do it. I hope everyone liked my little joke I put in the last part. I actually went online, looked up the Wilhelm scream and everything. I found that's what I was talking about, and I edited it in. Oh man, I thought it was too perfect. I had to do it. And over here we see this barrel over here, and that's kind of what makes me wonder, what's with the barrel? Why is it there? What's the point does it serve to standing right there? It's not blocking the ladder, but it's like, why? I just don't understand it. Going up here, we're gonna come, am I gonna go? Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to revoice the barrel. Because redo it because I messed it up. But, anyway, now we're gonna climb the ladder, we're gonna go up to the bridge. Up there we'll find, Vice's father, Dine, and 2 other characters. To move on, you want to talk to the green guy at the helm, but we're gonna talk to Dine and check out the place a little bit real quick. It's pretty large. The ship isn't all that big, realistically, and it's got a huge bridge for whatever reason. Anyway, Vice's dad, Dine, gives us the typical stop being late spiel that he gives you non-stop in the beginning of the game for whatever reason. I guess Vice just has a chronic being late problem. Just can't stop being late, man. Don't know what. Alright, come on, future me. Or past me. Move faster. Move faster. 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 Move faster. Slow me. Alright, seriously. Okay, there we go. Over here we have a map of mid-ocean. It's not very good. Later we'll be showing the actual world map. I just kind of went into first person here. You can do that by pressing Y when you're walking around to see it. Over here we have Landis the Navigator. He's telling us to watch out for skyroofs because they can plow you down into deep sky and crush you, which makes no sense. And they don't actually push you down anyway, so there's no fear of running into it. You'll be absolutely fine. But my question is, if he says going into this deep sky would crush us, it's air. There's not nearly enough pressure from the air to crush you, so that's what I don't understand. So, whatever. Anyway, over here we have Briggs, the vice captain of the ship here. He's just telling us basically how to get back to Pirate Isle, our home. And, you know, that's really it. He's just telling us to go. And Vice confirms it, and then we gain control of the ship. Okay, we gain control of the ship. We gain control of the ship. Come on. Thank you. Finally. Load faster. There we go. Alright, so Dine's here is just asking if we have any questions. It's basically the ship sailing tutorial. It's really simple and easy. Basically, I started explaining that the compass is on the right there, and it just shows you which way you're going, you north, south, east, west. It's all there. It's just straight up. Right now, we're heading about southeast. Here's the world map. It's very big. It's like Wind Waker. You can sail around openly, no load times between any areas. It's very simple. It's very cut dry. It's very zoomed in at the moment right now, too. You press X to go to the pause screen I just showed there. I think in a moment I talk about... Oh, I'm talking right now about going up and down. That's the maximum height, pretty much. And here is the minimum height, all the way down here. That little bar on the left there, as you can see, is what shows you how high and low you are. It really is unimportant beyond that. I believe next to show the camera angles, where if you take the little D-pad on the GameCube controller and you press right, up, left, down, or whatever, you can change the camera angle that you see on the ship here, as you can see. By the way, going up and down, you can press up or down on the C stick or L or R to do it. There's all the different ship. Can't do any more of those. Press left and right on the control stick to actually move left and right. Back lets you move backwards, and forward lets you go forward. Very straightforward. Anyway, up here, you will notice that our compass will start spinning rapidly, and that is how you know you are right over a discovery. This is something in the game that will be giving you a lot of money. This is the Pirate's Grave. It appears that someone has scribbled into the stone, "Here lies an unknown blue rogue." The actual name has been worn away by the wind, but the first letter D can still be made out. Nobody remembers who rests here. Judging by the D, I'd guess he's from the Dine family. And here's Dine telling us about the discovery. And Briggs will tell us that if we talk to the Sailors Guild on any big major port, they will sell our discovery information to them, and they will pay us for it. Like I said, we'll be making a lot of money throughout the game via these. By the end of the game, we should have like 500,000. There's actually going to be a very large discovery session too in the game later on in the game once we get the best ship possible, basically. Beyond story purposes, we'll do everything we care about, not what the story cares about. Anyway, yeah, he's just telling us about this cold compass thing and all that junk. And the longer we wait, the greater the chances that someone else will find it, and the price we can sell it for will go down also the longer we wait. So it's best to sell information as soon as possible. Anyway, if we continue going forward, you can see there up in the left middle corner are some fish. You can sail right into them and grab them. Some fish are worth more. These are sky sardies. You might want to catch a few of these around once in a while just to sell them. Here's a random battle. You can get into them all on their ship. Anyway, but there are some things that some fish are, needed for. Here you can see we have an enemy and a looper, and a Morocco, whatever. Loopers are very good for getting money because they drop a lot of it. One thing to keep in mind also, though, is that they run a lot and they have a very high evasion rate, so if they see one in battle like this, the best thing to do here is to go after them with Vice and Aked bow. Moroccos are pretty much the toughest enemy for right now. They have the highest defense. My weakness chart I have says they're weak to red, but they don't seem to be. I tried green. They don't seem to be weak to that either. Just kind of do what you can, go all out. That looper unfortunately ran away. But I will go over a really good grinding spot involving loopers far later in the game. You can't access it for a long time. Anyway, I mean, yeah, we took out half his health with red, but it's just, he didn't seem that weak to it. I mean, Aked did nothing. Even she would have done some. I tried red again, you can see there, he didn't take any damage. Mostly because that first hit was a critical hit. She even did 0 there. So, I switched my element over to green and tried that eventually, I think. Did I? Well, anyway, I should explain the chart. I did that a little bit here. There's green, red, purple, blue, yellow, and silver magic. Certain elements are weak to different things. In this example, like I already said, he's weak to red.
Is it over already?
He was blue element, meaning he's weak to red and yellow element attacks. And we only have access to red, but like I also said, I swear he's not weak to red. So, we're going to continue forward here. Over to the left here, now you can see Pirate Isle, our home base. And there will be a scene here in just a moment. I just wanted to show the Sky Rift off real quick there, that it ends. That's how you get into here. This is mid-ocean. It's basically a giant circle of Sky Rifts. Press X for whatever reason to go in the pause menu. We have 302 gold. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, we're going to do a little load time here. We get a small cutscene. It's going to show off our home base, basically, and the ship a little. I still want to know how these stupid ships fly. I mean, it baffles me. I want to know what makes them fly. And some of them have engines. This thing has an engine, and it's a giant sail ship. Now, I know that the engine probably powers the little sail fin things down below, but how do those create enough lift or anything to keep this darn thing afloat? Just absolutely baffles me. And you guys know how I am with things like technology and how I like to understand things. It's the engineer in me and the scientific geek in me. We'll be getting to the island soon. He's just talking to Fina here for a little bit. Saying that's right over there, it's their base, And the camera will start now. It's a quaint little village. Not much is going on here. You have a few houses, and that's about it. A little windmill. Makes me want to know where they get their water from, because there's no source of water. Even if they did have a source of water, there wouldn't really be much of it, considering it's an island that's floating in the freaking sky. It's not like a typical one where an ocean full of water's around them either, too, so you can't say, like, oh, they take the salt out of the ocean water and drink that. Her smile's a little odd. I noticed that. And that is freaking cool. The island opens up, and they put the ship inside. How awesome is that? It hides the fact that they have a pirate base inside, and that the island is home to a bunch of air pirates. And the Dine family is actually pretty famous, too. As you'll see later in the game, we're going to come up to a place, basically like the main port or center of trade later. And you're going to see that the Dines are actually very famous for being great air pirates. Along with other simple characters in the game, you'll see. Now, well, I think I'll wait. The episode's just about over, actually. It's only about 14 minutes long, just a little over that. And here we have a little scene. This is all the treasure we got from that balloon battleship. We don't get anything of it. You know, it's not like we get a bit of some gold or weapons or anything, but yeah. They're just celebrating a catch getting a Balloon Armada flagship, which means it was run by one of the admirals of the Armada. There are several admirals. I believe there's 5 or 6? About that many. Anyway. She's just explaining a little bit more to Fina. Fina's very ignorant of things and how the world works for a little while in the game. But she gets better eventually. Yeah, she will be sticking around. I mean, of course she's going to be sticking around. She's an important character. She was in the intro. She's dressed funny. You know she's going to be around for a while. That doesn't, however, mean she's going to be a party member. She just will be important to the story for a little while. Yeah, Dirk's just explaining the inside of the island. We're going to talk to that guy in the background for a minute, because he's just a little interesting. He's not super interesting, but he's a little interesting. Here's Dine doing his fatherly don't be late thing again. Come up here now, you know. He's honestly a bit of a jerk. I mean, I like him and all, he's cool, but for right now, he's a bit of a jerk. You know, would I kill him in to say please? But whatever. Anyway, 15 pirates escaped with lives, only a single one lurked between them. Yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho. Pretty much what he says the whole game. Even the end game. Yeah, that's the song they sing when they're first to swab the decks, he says.